everyone, it's Tim Holtz and I am on the production floor here at Ranger. Something really exciting. We are filling the latest distress product to hit the streets. You ready to see? That is Distress Spray Stain. Brand new to the market. Can't wait to show you all about it. Let's head into the art room. Alright everyone, so these are the new Distress Spray Stains. Really exciting. So this is the first launch. They come in 24 colors of the Distress palette so far, plus 3 metallics and white picket fence. So these are going to be a pigment, an opaque pigment. Of course, these are going to be your translucent colors. So let me just show you how they work. The cool thing about spray stains, it's everything that you love in the Distress stain, but in a sprayable version. And what that does is it really does give you a kind of a different looking Distress, I think. Gives you a whole different kind of spray pattern. That's something that we haven't been able to achieve with any of the other Distress products, whether they're ink pads or markers or of course paint. And most of us are familiar with different types of spray inks, but because it's Distress, it's going to be reactive with water. So if I wanted to start with a wet surface, I can go in with any of the colors, spray that right on there, and you can see that it reacts right away. And it's a fine mist. What's nice is that it can be a fine mist if you lightly hit it, or you can hold the neck of that bottle and you can get that kind of great splattering effect as well. So I can put some color on there and start drying that with a heat tool. Now if you want this to react anymore, you can hit it with even more water. You can get that to really react and do all of our cool fun things. So let me start drying that. And what I love about the properties of Distress, of course, is that even throughout the drying process, they're always going to remain reactive. So here I am going in with more water, and you can see that even that layer, you get that great Distress look. And I like the speckles and patterns. Of course, if you have a towel, whether it's a paper towel or cloth or anything like that, you can go in and mop up any excess that you might have. Makes it really easy to do. Look at that spattering look. That's what I really like. I love the ability that now that we have Distress in a spray version, I can create kind of those speckled tones. I'm just going to dry this bottom a little bit and show you how it looks through a stencil. It's really nice through a layering stencil. So I can take that, take one of the layering stencils and go in with a color. Let's see, maybe I want to take Ice Spruce. It's a nice kind of a gray color. Go through that, and if I want to add a little bit of brown, because of course I do, I can hit that as well. And there again, when I dry it, I have that really awesome spray pattern but through my stencil. Love that. And you can go in with your blending tool. So here you can see I've printed with one of the layering stencils. Here I've added some different colors of spray stains, and then I've gone over it with some brown just to tone that down because I love the dirty colors. Here you can see that speckled pattern through the ray stencil, and again you're getting that spray pattern then instead of using a blending tool. So you blot that off. You can see here just how cool that is. Now because we have the metallics as well as the colors, if you had opaque surfaces, whether it's black cardstock or maybe you had some craft, these are going to have a mixing ball, so you want to shake those up anytime you have any of the pigments, and this is going to allow us to spray, take a look at that, metallic. So this one's really cool. Brush pewter, look at that. And you can mix those. Now these two are going to be reactive with water, but you want to make sure that if you have any of the metallics or even the white picket fence, you always want to give those a spray. And it's a good habit that after you're done spraying these for the time, you want to make sure that you wipe the nozzle clean on all the colors, because it is a fine mist sprayer. So when I'm done spraying for the day or my creative session, I always want to make sure that I just wipe those clean. That's going to keep them from clogging up in the future. But there again, I can take that I can wet that and mix and blend those metallics, or I'll show you this tag that I did here. This I went in with brown first, and then I sprayed the picket fence over the top. So you can see all of the cool creative play that you can do with a whole new way to distress using the new Distress spray stains. A lot of fun.